This marks the 6th month of my investing journey in SCHD. I'm about to break down how much I've invested, how much SCHD has made me, and most importantly, is it still worth it? If you're new here, I share my investing journey from scratch, literally from zero, focusing on making money work for you and turning a few bucks into something bigger without losing your mind in the process. I know some of you are wondering if it's too late to start investing, and I had that same thought. I'm in my 30s, just getting started, and I wanted to document this journey for people like me, the ones who feel behind, who don't know if investing is the right move, or who just don't know where to start. Because let's be real, life is expensive, bills don't stop, and the idea of investing can feel overwhelming. But let me show you how a simple dividend portfolio can generate passive income over time. Let's say you start with zero and contribute $6,000 annually or $500 a month for 20 years. Let's see if we can put our money to work while we do literally nothing. Just have to scroll down here. Right, by the end, you'd have around $210,000 and an annual dividend of roughly $5,890. That's all from investing a total of $120,000 over 20 years. Now, let's up the game. If you contribute $12,000 annually or $1,000 a month for 30 years, just click Calculate Dividends here, then scroll down. Your portfolio could grow to around $881,000, generating about $24,900 a year in dividends. That's the power of long-term investing. And if you want to tweak these numbers based on your budget, I have a link to this free dividend calculator in the description. Use it to run your own scenarios. Now I'm going to show you my SCHD investment. I've been investing in SCHD consistently for the past 6 months to see how this dividend ETF stacks up. My goal is to build that passive income stream one share at a time. I started investing because I wanted to grow my money without babysitting stock charts. I didn't want to be that guy refreshing his portfolio every 5 minutes like some Wall Street day trader. I needed something simple, reliable, and most importantly, something that pays me just for holding it. After months of research, I found SCHD, an ETF that has low fees, solid performance, and steady dividends. It checked all my boxes, so I went all in. I committed to investing consistently, no matter what the market was doing. My strategy was simple. Buy SCHD, ignore the noise, and let it do its thing. I also decided to invest through my HSA or health savings account. A health savings account is a tax-advantaged account you can use in conjunction with an HSA-eligible health plan to pay or save for qualified medical expenses. Unlike an FSA, an HSA is not use it or lose it, so the money you save stays yours no matter what. So here's one thing I love about Fidelity. No account fees, no minimums, and 0 commissions for US stock and ETF trades. That means I can throw my money into investments without worrying about sneaky fees eating into my gains. The sad part is my HSA is handled by another company. Tragic. I wish I could keep everything under Fidelity's roof, but nope. I got to go through the extra step of transferring my funds over. Annoying, but we make it work. Anyone else dealing with this, or do you have everything neatly set up in one spot? Hit me up in the comments. I can't be the only one out here jumping through hoops just to move my own money. Anyway, my contributions go into the HSA tax-free. I make contributions through payroll deductions, so they are also not subject to Social Security or Medicare taxes. I can invest that money and enjoy tax-free growth potential. So after 6 months, here's where I stand. The last price of SCHD was $28.32. I now own 258 shares. My total investment in SCHD sits at around $7,206, and my current position is worth about $7,330, meaning I've gained around $124 in capital appreciation. It's not retirement money yet, but where else would I get this type of return with so little stress? I don't have to spend my time worrying about what stocks to buy. SCHD holds solid companies like Pfizer, Coca-Cola, and Home Depot, so I know I'm not betting on some random high-flying stock that could crash overnight. Performance-wise, SCHD has been strong with a 1-year total return of plus 13.59%, 3-year total return of plus 5.77%, 5-year total return of plus 11.86%, 10-year return of plus 11.59%, and plus 12.96% lifetime return, and it has $67.6 billion in net assets. But the part I really care about is dividends. Over these 6 months, I've collected $46.90 in dividends. SCHD paid me $9.10 in September 2024 and $37.80 in December 2024. Now, it's not quit my job money yet, but I'm stacking up that passive income one dividend payment at a time. And investing is a mental game. I'm not going to lie, the first time SCHD dipped, I had a full-blown crisis. I stared at my phone, wondering if I made a huge mistake. For a second, I even considered pulling out and buying a PS5 instead, but I stuck with my plan. You can see here when I first started investing, I bought around $1,000 worth of SCHD every month from September to December. And last month, January 2025, I bought around $3,000 of SCHD. This is because I have maxed out my HSA. For those curious, HSA max contribution limits are $8,300 for families and $4,150 for individuals. My HSA is managed by another company, so I keep transferring funds to Fidelity, though I have to leave a small balance in the original account. And yeah, investing isn't all sunshine and rainbows as you can see here. There are red days. But instead of freaking out, I stepped away, touched some grass, and kept investing. The market always bounces back. So if you're new to investing, my advice is to chill. Don't panic. The market is like that one dramatic friend who always makes a scene, but eventually gets it together. Just keep investing. Now, is SCHD still worth it after 6 months? For me, absolutely. If you're looking for a solid dividend ETF, SCHD is still a top tier pick in my book because dividends keep rolling in. Getting paid for holding an investment, that's a win, and there's less stress. I don't have to analyze individual stocks or worry about some CEO making a wild post on X and tanking my investment. And for long-term growth, the power of compounding is real, and the longer I stay in, the better my returns should be. It's also a set it and forget it investment. Unlike high-risk stocks that require constant monitoring, SCHD is like a crock pot where you put money in, let it simmer, and check back later. And there's no emotional trading, no need to freak out over short-term dips. Just buy, hold, and chill. So what have I learned in these 6 months? Time in the market beats timing the market. I don't stress about short-term price movements. I just keep buying. Dividends are low-key addictive. Getting that passive income makes me want to keep investing more. Investing is not a get-rich-quick scheme. If you want quick money, start a side hustle. Investing is a slow game, but it pays off. Consistency matters more than how much you start with. You don't need thousands to start. Small amounts consistently invested can build serious wealth over time. Even $5 a day adds up. Reinvesting dividends supercharges growth. Taking that dividend money and putting it right back into SCHD is like giving my portfolio a free boost every quarter. So if you're thinking about starting your investing journey but feel overwhelmed, just start small. $5, $10, whatever you can afford. The hardest part is getting started. And once you start seeing those dividends roll in, you'll get hooked. So what's your investing strategy? Are you focusing on ETFs like SCHD, or do you prefer individual stocks, real estate, or even crypto? Let me know in the comments. I love hearing different investing approaches.